Okay, so I'm what the hell? Um in the process of producing my rebrand. I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna do it. Um but I have a new logo. To actually make sure that the captures there we go. The capture's working. Okay. I want to kind of unveil it, even though I haven't set it up for the unveiling, but um I think I might still use the controller in some capacity as a part of the iconography. I don't know. This is the proposed icon. I might still. I don't know what I'm gonna do about like the head part. Like I'm not sure. Like a little bump on the top of the head. That might be an artifact of the way that the uh the cutout filter worked. I might like, compare it against the original image. I don't know. Anyway, has a bit of the non-binary flag in there in the background. But obviously, I'm still focused on the neurodivergent part of myself. Also, because neurodivergent melody sounds cooler than non-binary melody, so the plan currently for as far as moving, I guess, moving the channel, is that I'm going to move uh, the Twitch channel first. Um, Definitely. Um, I guess I think that's pretty much like um like that's pretty much guaranteed to happen at this point. For a couple of reasons. One is that the Twitch channel is practically dead. Like I have like the only big bump I have is that I have about 70,000 followers, which sounds like a lot, but it's probably all bots. Like it's probably like 90% bots, and I did not request that. I don't know how it happened. I certainly did not pay for that. Um but yeah, so like I only get like maybe one, two, three, four, like sub 10 viewers per stream, and I have no idea how many of my followers are legit. Um, and it is not. It is a separate Twitch account that was created before they allow you to rebrand your channel. Um, like that was kind of the big reason why I created a separate Twitch channel for my streams, is because I wanted to call it at the time Pixels Plays, and my main account that I had at the time was like DJ Gamer. So, um, I wanted naming parity between my two my two streaming channels. So I created a new one, but now you can rebrand your channel with within certain limitations. So I'm going to rebrand my old Twitch, my primary Twitch account, which has Prime attached to it, most importantly, to Neurodivergent Melody, and I'll be streaming from there from now on, and I'll provide links. I'll maybe do a final stream where I just explain the situation and provide the link to the new channel. As far as my YouTube channel, I'm still debating because like I kind of want to have a channel that I can build with from scratch with this particular persona and the VTubing thing, rather than having the weight of 7.5 years, or well, mostly 7 years actually, of streams that are just me in front of a camera mostly. You know, I don't really know how the YouTube algorithm works. Like I'm getting a fair amount of views for this stream, and thank you to everyone who tunes in. But I kind of want to experiment maybe with the idea of just having a brand new channel rather than trying in vain to keep building this up. I have like just short of 200 subscribers right now. I assume the majority of them are legit. It's just that not everyone really actually is active and watching me. So clearly, yeah, I'm just kind of curious as to what's going to happen if I have a actual clean slate. For YouTube. But I will be keeping the channel around. It's just that it won't be where I upload new content. It could have like a different purpose. Like I might start doing like regular videos here and then streams on the Melody channel. I'm not sure. But I guess we'll see. Anyway. And I might just have like Neurodivergent Melody like flanked by the two controllers on either side. Like spelled out fully instead of like the ND thing. Like that's maybe what I'm gonna do. Might get rid of this guy finally. Like he served me well, but anyway. I've been like working on that, and that's part of why I'm a little late. I also been working on revising my character model a little bit, making the neck a bit shorter, a little broader, so it just doesn't look as weird to me anyway. I also made the hair a bit more pink, and I think, like, originally, like, my avatar has had pigtails. Like, whenever it's not like a cosplay type of a thing. And I'm thinking now that, basically Melody, this character, has a ponytail. Like, normally, as her default hairstyle. Whimsy will still have the pigtails and will be have her own, like, kind of iconography in a way. But, this is Melody. And I just kind of imagined that silhouette that you just saw a bit ago, so... Since I don't have to work tomorrow, I'll be able to stream a bit later than usual. So I'll still have like probably 2 to 3 hours. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. I don't know if I get experience for it or something.
Shepard, are you all right?
I'm alright. How are you, Sally? We bang okay?
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
The bartender will pay!
That bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Never like Batarians. Never will. I'll never forget them for the death of my boy. I already, like, buy... I'm pretty sure I buy everything.
I'll take it.
Oh.
The Shepard Memorial on Earth is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside. The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Let's say you for no reason.
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Oh, dang it. I don't have enough renegade to...
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the porch.
Not taking any chances.
By Paragon. I think all I get is... Okay. Little victory dance. My hand is being weird.
I got a mate and a Shepard. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
Act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting. He's in on it with whoever killed your family. You tear off a few of his fingers, you'll find out who did this to you. No, you said he had close family. He'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. Don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see, not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Of course, there's no indication of exactly.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch says hello.
Oh, no actual battle. I guess it might just be the way that the what I'm imagining is that it's the way that it's testing with the way that everything is set up. Basically, Omega is flagged as a safe zone, so we can't actually they can't draw our weapons or do anything, and they have no way of switching that flag on and off seamlessly. So they just made the encounter into a scripted sequence rather than put a whole bunch of new code into being able to switch things off and on.
Kill them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Oh yeah, I want to just kind of address what I did yesterday, or some of the things I did. I can't really justify all the moral decisions. But like the bad cop thing was kind of just Mel being kind of playful in a way, like just like because they're so nice normally, they kind of wanted to seize the opportunity to just be the bad cop. Blew off some steam, as it were, like on someone who more than likely deserves some punishment. So, that's kind of that, or that's like my general idea behind that roleplay. As for like the degree to which Mel decides is kind of back and forth in terms of whether or not he lets his squad mates kill people. I don't know, like I guess I could be a little more consistent. Like, at Garrus, it's kind of like, okay, this guy's already suffering a fate worse than death. So maybe that's justice enough. I think that's like the... Like, I think that's clearly the motivation there. As for with Morden, it's... And going to Jack, like, that was just kind of like, okay, we want to, like, show her that that not every problem needs to be solved with violence. Morden's a little weird. Like, Brad is like someone who she trusted and implicitly betrayed her, and it was kind of... trusting her own judgment or whatever. In that case. Part of it was metagame, admittedly, like, just knowing that he gets killed either way. But... it's kind of a shame that, like, none of these things will really particularly change the personality of the person involved. Because a lot of these quests are like, okay, kill the guy they're after, or that betrayed them, or whatever, or don't. And then they just, there's no effect on their personality. It's just like, you secure their loyalty either way. The other thing that's a little different is probably, what's his face? The mercenary guy whose name escapes me. Like, there you actually had to convince him to stay loyal, even though you turned on him, or you didn't allow him to succeed in his mission, his personal vendetta and everything. But anyway. Now I gotta find our way back up.
I had better drinks in the back of a garbage scow. Merc life got you down. Ready to give it all up and go into hiding in the abyss? Don't.
I think Morden was just kind of an instinctual thing. Maybe you talk to him.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Okay. That does not sound ominous at all.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting, but let's move on.
I should go.
Do you need something else?
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
I have a nice girl. She's the one who isn't a sorry. And can't really get out of the suit yet, but you know, does manage to keep me warm.
Come on, let me in.
Should we do the cash first, or I mean, if we want to be efficient, we should do tomorrow's quest first, but.
With your help, we can make damn sure that the people who should rule Omega do so. Act now for Omega.
Oh no, it's not one of my favorite quests. Okay, the quest arrow? Or is it like the... Or is it the cache we already discovered? Yeah, that's it. Investigate a supposedly abandoned blue cliff smuggling base. Black away set their free heavy mechs. Destroy the goods. So yeah, we could actually end up doing it before she even tells us about it. Should I like work on AI hacking again? Be able to go ahead and help Samara, after all. Guy was planning to, so let's watch this cutscene again. Oh, I can skip it. Didn't even realize that. Not sure why they're indicating how I show the map. It's not even a map, it's a radar. Yeah, I see. Oh, come on. There we go.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
All about space.
Morinth did hurt my daughter?
No chat.
Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor.
We discussed this earlier.
Galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Neff made that. He offered me 4 years' salary for it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta. Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces, we can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holojournal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Wrong way. You try look at the shop sleep one more time.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Parrots. Oh, I love that place. But I always thought Herod only sold stuff for men. Oh no, Herod has something for everyone. He also sold me this spice rack shaped like a mining scanner. That's great.
Restrained exasperation. Come to my store. It's not just boring junk anymore.
Okay.
The Shepard Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
We just gotta pretend not to be ourselves.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
I don't
All
have
right.
tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
What kind of help?
My friend Moira is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on it. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I'll do it.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Yeah, we gotta hit some of that.
Do you know anyone interested? Oh. Are you still here? They're scary. I bet you get lots of fights.
You're an interesting one.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
Told you to stay away from this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again. Leave me alone.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moira. I'm ready to head out.
I don't talk to people.
Okay.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hank. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
Hey,
Hey!
Let's dance.
next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Halleck?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most, is willing to do anything for it, has the power.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
Yes, boring.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Mother. Do not call me that! I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
You have to be stronger.
Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Okay.
Let's go.
We should go. Maybe, like, next time I'll recruit more and find that out. I'll play a super Renegade, although I probably still won't do one particular quest Renegade, but...
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you. We've been up to our cabin since, Sweet. Hey, Boo. It's kind of the engineering and site they have everything new to say too.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatyakshi.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
See if we have any more conversations with Garrus. I don't think we do, but we'll see.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Oh,
I'm in the middle of
calibration.
some
Yeah.
calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
Okay. I don't think we can go like back and forth and see all of this dialogue.
Shepard.
Grunt.
Just checking in. How you doing?
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
What do you mean soft? It's important information! If Kelly isn't soft, I'm not sure if I can go on with this relationship. I mean, I'm sure she's soft in all the right places, but still. Or you're talking about their suits. Their suits are probably not that soft. Have some degree of armor built into them.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Okay. Oh, we got more. I think we'll work on loyalty missions today and then Well, maybe do Overlord? I'm hoping to finish this up by the weekend.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Anomaly detected.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration
Probe launched.
BW4.
I have found something.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no
Maybe we'll
life
do
signs,
Overlord
but there
next,
may
and
be
then
useful technology or
I don't know.
information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry. Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
toxology alert.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on,
We should
let's
go.
get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
After 10 years, it must have.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen us.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
Hey.
Yes.
Get over here.
These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group.
I need answers.
Okay, okay.
These
The
people
clothes look
seem
very
different,
intact.
but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
He's gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's horrible.
Well, that would make them hate him. Or maybe it was just for defense.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. The signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Jacob?
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Well, okay.
Weapons ready. One down. This should soften them up.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
Rerouting power.
Go for the optics.
System failing.
Hostile!
Rerouting power. Allied force casualty.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Orders acknowledged.
Nice trick.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Incoming.
Combat drone!
This should soften them up.
Got blue. Blue.
Good girl.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Okay. Any more loot? Some refined element 0. There we go. We have what I need.
That's the last of them.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10
You
years.
did your best!
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on.
We should go.
We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Oh, we need to talk to Morden and get his song.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
More of a Simon Garfunkel type. And a silent smile thread.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Wait for it. There you go.
What is it about the collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
I should
Thanks
go.
for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Fuel reserves at 50%. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
Take Legion with us. Oh, we'll all have comeback drones. Have like 3 different combat drones. It'll be massive area. You can't bypass it?
This is an automated security update. Gang activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all clear is given. Welcome. Today's lunch special is herb filet with egg salad.
Target contact.
Take that. One down.
Abundant man. Unlimited.
Avoid combat zone.
Damn it.
Targeting order processed.
This should soften them up. Got one.
The camera's actually just looking at me. I'm not sure what the camera that was by the view screen wasn't following me and just was entering the room. That's what she said.
Arriving at dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Get ready to fight. Go for the optics.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload.
They're all yours.
Meanwhile, mine's all the way over there.
Weapons ready. Combat drone ready.
Come out, come out! Come out to play! Huh.
To destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Weapons ready.
Warning. Structural integrity of
Oh, shit.
Move! The whole thing's giving way.
Over here!
What the hell is going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain. You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you'd call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
What's the worst-case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override
Don't mind them, they're just
facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan
carrying off bodies.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
What happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Now let me ask you a question. Is your friend here going to be a problem?
Interesting.
If there's one Geth in the galaxy who can't be brainwashed, it's him. Don't worry.
I'll take your word for it.
At least they acknowledge it.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
I should
I'm
go.
heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Commander, you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Well, the AI is telling us to jump off this cliff. And we can't quick save, so... Leroy Jenkins!
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note. An emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
Let's see if I can find all of them. Not sure if I can guarantee I'll go for completion here or not.
Commander, this is Archer. I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
Okay, this is fine.
Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
Quick save? No, it can't. Can't quick save at any point here, which is bullshit. Oh, radium that we don't need.
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
Eh? Like, more of these. Okay. I was saying it anyway. Hopefully we won't have to backtrack, because forward tracking was difficult now. You won't be able to jump that until Mass Effect 3!
Target contact. Target eliminated. Enemy disabled.
Oh.
They've seen us.
Oh, that was...
It's going to explode.
Stop it. Oh, bite your legs off!
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on.
Oh.
Shepard out.
Thanks, Legion. That was kind of unnecessary, but I'll allow it. We just bypassed everything so I don't have to backtrack for all that nonsense. Okay, thank you. Yeah, still can't save, which is stupid.
Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Try to find all the data packets. See how good my memory is. If the data packets are important for Mass Effect 3, then I might find them all. But if they're just like money or something.
Indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note. Threat detection. Enemy units nearby. Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered.
Well. That's from 13 years ago. That's probably free. Get an achievement. I believe I've already gotten. From 2 years ago. Legendary edition, nothing. Okay. So the achievement is missing in Legendary edition, which is weird. Okay, so there's no real point in getting all the data packets, like even more so here because the achievement was like deleted from the game. I mean, if I find them, I find them, but if it doesn't like give us any war assets in free, then. I might just beeline it for Prometheus Station.
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby.
Hey. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, it's over there, I think.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 3 more remain. Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 2 more remain.
Okay. Arrows are pointing in interesting directions. There's something over there. Or not. Just some rocks. Wait.
Hostile activity detected. Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. One more remains.
It'll just turn out that they're incredibly easy to find. But yeah, there's only one left. I'm like, okay, maybe I should find the last one. Of course, someone new's following me on Twitch. I got a new Twitch follower. Just someone I'm about to switch to a new Twitch channel. But again, when I do the transition, there will be a final stream that I will make sure goes public, and it'll be up for like a week or two.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Oh yeah, this is fun.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted.
Okay. Fuck you.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone
I can't remember what I was supposed to do to avoid it.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Oh yeah, good. I just.
Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning. We are being targeted.
Oh yeah, that's.
Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Fuck you! I now have to start the whole fucking thing over again because there's no quick saves or auto saves or anything of that nature.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed
I
ship full of
fucking hate you.
used in our experiment.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning. We are being targeted.
But until it's not! Like that is literally.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted.
I'm gonna be yelling a whole lot. Turn on the volume until we stop yelling.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted.
Yeah.
Warning, gas cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning, we are being targeted.
The hell?
Warning, gas cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Disabled. You may now target the gas cannon. Warning, we are being targeted.
Auto save?
Further threats detected. Entry into the ship is now clear.
Okay, we can finally turn the volume back
Looks
up.
like we're clear.
Although we don't think we need to turn it down to begin with because we. I can't save. I guess we just can't save here. Gotta wait for the freaking loading screen.
Visitors, this server contains hazardous AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death
Of course,
that may occur
there's
during your
just
visit.
a gallery of enemies that we're not gonna face until spoilers, we're done here.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like dead staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
I might just call it a night after I finish these up.
Halloween was yesterday. Lanigan ran around wearing spare gift parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him. Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands. The VI's closing some passages and leaving others open. It's like it's hurting us. At least the geth are still dormant.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, it's this thing. I was just thinking about it too.
The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
Oh.
That's the last of them.
I just hate sliding puzzles.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
Of course.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
Just take the hack this thing real quick. See? Quick.
Hostile guest activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement. Guest notes 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
Targeting Kilo. Highlighted.
Yeah.
Heretic system.
Attention, this is a get stasis alert. Neural activity detected in nodes 1 through 6. Emergency has been declared. This ship is now quarantined.
Under fire.
Warning. Get neural activity increasing.
Great. All clear. Out the bat.
We've been spotted.
Leave the shields to me. Got you.
Okay.
Commander, you've done it. The lockdown has been cancelled. You can now reach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the VI experiment. Good luck.
Take another kind of glance around to see if we can find.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms.
Da 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 da. I'm just gonna go in. Learn that's completely wrong. It gives you all of the war assets. There's no way to possibly get the best ending in Mass Effect 3 about it.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can... Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
Oh, change his mind. Oh yeah, this is stupid.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Resetting elevator. Resetting elevator.
Okay.
Arriving at level 2. Resetting elevator.
Okay.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6.
However, if there's a...
System malfunction. Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 5. System malfunction. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 7.
There we go. Just push a bit until...
Arriving at level 6.
I might as well complete the DLC tonight. Oh, there's Disneyland. Oh, I'm in an elevator. There's 11 in the elevator.
Warning.
Heavy skin.
Accelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
What can I say? Which skip have I not killed preemptively yet? Skyrim all over again. Nope. Let's hear the...
Get ready. I wouldn't be surprised if this button summoned a Reaper.
Seriously, illusion. Acting all panicked.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the guest's attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
You can precisely replicate mechanical sounds of a human vocal cord. That's... apparently autism gives you superpowers. Autism does not give you superpowers. Well, not those kind of superpowers.
David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward.
Like, I'm autistic and I cannot make those kind of noises.
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
I could try that. Like, you gotta do it, but I don't know if that would be... Like, if I were recording that, it would be... It would sound something like that. Like, it would just be like, kind of like... doing that, like... R-rolling sound, or whatever. Using the roof of your mouth and kind of... I guess like a human mouth and vocal cords can kind of do it, but... might sound a little different than...
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment? Square root of 918.09 is 30.3. David, please pay attention. Loud. It's getting loud in here. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that.
He didn't really raise his voice that much.
My notes from Thursday's experiment.
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today? Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
Yeah, he did not raise his voice that much. Like, if you literally yelled at him in frustration, then yeah. But, like, he kind of continued speaking at the level that he'd been speaking at before, so... Like, you need actual consultants, okay? Like, right, my autism is not as bad as David, so... Or as severe? Maybe, I should say. Severe might be a more appropriate word. Or, like, less, like... offensive, I guess? I can actually save. Sweet.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Ah!
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network. David, no! Tell the Geths to stand down! Quiet, please make it stop!
Attempting to establish upload link.
Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power!
It's too late. We've lost control.
Attempting to establish upload link.
There we go. Holy bit. Here's the most horrific thing you see in the game.
Make it stop.
Like, yeah. This is the one thing I would not do even in a Renegade playthrough.
Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never...
Yeah, it looks, like a war crime.
It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
I saw his memory. He begged you not to do this.
I was desperate. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas.
This is a radical idea?
A million mothers mourning the loss of a million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother will never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals...
You cannot make this man like remotely.
What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
The project, dude? Fuck you!
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
You even think about coming after your brother, and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David, minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Like, I want the renegade option to just fucking shoot him.
It's 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04. It's 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04. It's 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Like, I was thinking for a moment, like, maybe if I like really committed to a renegade playthrough, like maybe I could do this. No, I could not. It is impossible.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Fortunately, I don't have nightmares easily, so hopefully this isn't gonna haunt my dreams. Talk to Morden again.
How can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters.
Here we go.
Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Past relationship with Talizora makes dalliance attractive as stress release. Still, recommend caution.
Dalliance?
System weak. Could kill her.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Talizora acquired antiseptic. Recommend you self-sterilize as well. Oral contact with tissue dangerous. Take precautions. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters. Valuable diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
Okay. There's anything else we can talk about with Jacob?
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
If there's nothing more to say to him. Good riddance. Okay. And now my cat is here demanding I get some sleep. So, I guess I have no choice. So there's a bunch of things you can do that'll take a few seconds of your time. You could like, you could comment, you could subscribe, you could follow, you could support me on Patreon if you feel so inclined. Not sure what I'm gonna do about my Patreon. Like, I'll have to see if there's now a way to rebrand a Patreon. Because, like, we're going further away. Like, we started with Pixels Plays, now we're Indie Pixels. Soon we'll probably be, Indie Melody. So, it's like there will be like no semblance of Pixels in the channel anymore. So calling it Pixels Plays is like just weird. I had to go through the loops of getting a completely other Patreon setup. So yeah. I mean, granted, I think I definitely set up the Patreon a little too early. Because I just haven't had any supporters. But in like 7 years, or 7.5 years at this point, so... Anyway. Regardless of what you decide to do, I thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I should go. I can't leave. I can't leave. But I should really go. Bye.